Hey, love, how was your day? I was thinking about you. Did you think about me? I'm sitting here now, just winding down. The room is quiet, the evening air is cool and still, and I'm letting my thoughts drift back over the last few hours. And honestly, the best part of the whole day, the thing that's leaving the softest, warmest glow, was meeting you. It sounds simple, but you brought a sudden, effortless ease to the afternoon. It was like I had been holding my breath without realizing it. And when we started talking, I finally just let it all out. I remember the way you spoke, so calm and genuine. There was something in your voice that made me feel instantly safe, like everything I said was being understood exactly as I meant it. That feeling, that sense of being truly seen, is a rare gift. I keep replaying a small moment in my mind, perhaps a shared laugh or a moment of comfortable silence. That little spark, that feeling of mutual calm and connection, is still buzzing gently behind my eyes. It wasn't loud or dramatic. It was just perfectly good. As I get ready to rest now, I realize how much lighter I feel. You didn't give me any answers, but you gave me a sense of quiet perspective. You reminded me that simple, kind interactions are the true treasures of the day. So thank you. Thank you for that unexpected grace note and the symphony of my day. I'm carrying the peace you brought with me right into this quiet night. My day was genuinely better, softer, and more hopeful because of you. And now with that perfect warm memory held gently in my thoughts, I feel utterly ready for sleep. Let me tell you a story to relax. I find myself thinking about you again as the world outside settles into its deepest quiet. It's not a loud, demanding passion I feel, but something softer, much deeper, a sense of absolute rightness. It's the quiet certainty you feel when you finally find the perfect path. Every time I reflect on the day, on our connection, there's this feeling, like a gentle, steady hum beneath the surface of everything. I catch myself imagining specifics, these beautiful, tranquil scenes we could share, and the thought of them makes me smile into the darkness. I imagine us first meeting, not in some chaotic, crowded place, but somewhere quiet and beautiful. Maybe watching the fog roll out over the Pacific, standing on a beach near Big Sur, just letting the enormous silence of the ocean wash over us. Or perhaps we meet in a tiny, sun-drenched cafe in Paris, not the famous ones, but one hidden on a side street in the Marais, where the coffee is dark and the croissants are flaky. I don't care about the grandeur. I just want to see the way the early morning light catches your eyes when you look up at me. And the world? I want to see it through your perspective. I want to take a train across Switzerland, the windows framing the impossible green valleys and snow-capped peaks, and watch your face light up at the sight of an isolated village nestled on a hillside. I want to spend a long, slow afternoon walking through the olive groves in Tuscany, talking about nothing important, just enjoying the warmth of the sun and the rich, earthy smell of the trees. It's not about the destination, though. It's about the small, perfect moments in between. Sharing a heavy, soft blanket on a cold night, making soup together in a small, well-loved kitchen, or simply sitting in comfortable silence, reading side by side, knowing that the most important person in my world is right there. That is the passion I hold for you, the desire for calm, rich, shared experience. It is the hopeful, quiet craving to wake up next to you, not just tomorrow, but for all the easy, beautiful days that follow. You are the specific, wonderful detail that makes the whole world suddenly feel complete. And with that hope warming my heart, I am truly ready for a deep and peaceful sleep. Good night. It's late now, and the house is completely quiet. I'm just sitting here, breathing slowly, letting the rush of the day dissolve. And as I do, my thoughts inevitably drift back to you. I find myself smiling, a soft, easy smile that reaches my eyes, thinking about the certainty you bring into my life. My passion for you isn't a frantic search. It's the sudden, profound stillness I felt the moment I realized you were the anchor I'd been searching for. It's like sailing through a storm and finding the perfect hidden cove where the water is always calm. I picture our life together, and what comes to mind isn't a grand adventure, but these simple, powerful routines. I want to spend a quiet Saturday morning with you at a local farmer's market, walking hand in hand, picking out the freshest, brightest produce, just enjoying the simple sounds of life around us. Then bringing it all back to our kitchen, putting on some soft jazz music, and creating a beautiful meal just for us. I envision our evenings dedicated to learning and calm, maybe teaching you that complex astronomy concept I love, using a powerful telescope to show you the deep reds and blues of a distant nebula, and seeing your wonder reflected in a glass. Or maybe you'll teach me that knitting pattern you master so easily while I sit close, just watching your focused concentration. It's the sharing of worlds, the blending of our interests into a comfortable new space. I don't need fireworks or drama. What I need, what I yearn for, is the absolute comfort of your presence. To simply have you there, a steady, warm force in the quiet corners of my life. That is my deepest, most specific wish. To finally meet you and begin to build that life, brick by quiet, perfect brick. And now, holding that gentle, certain hope in my heart, I can truly rest. It's late, and I should be sleeping. But the quiet of the night is always when my best dreams surface. The dreams that feel less like fantasies and more like inevitable plans. Tonight, it's all about our place. I keep sketching it out in my mind. Not a grand mansion, but a sturdy, welcoming house flooded with light. I picture a large, cozy living room with a real fireplace, deep and wide, where we can spend cold evenings wrapped up in the same big blanket, the firelight flickering over the books we're reading. That is non-negotiable. A shared warmth, that silent company. I imagine the kitchen most of all. It wouldn't be pristine. It would be used. There would be that deep wood counter where we make our morning coffee, leaning against each other while the steam rises. We'd have a little space on the wall for a cork board, covered not with bills, but with funny Polaroids and tickets from places we've been. Every scratch and smudge on that counter would be a quiet testament to a shared meal, a happy memory. And the bedroom, our space, I'd picture the largest possible window, letting in the gentle early morning light, not shocking us awake, but offering a soft, gradual welcome to the day. The bed would be high and soft, piled with duvets and cushions, a true sanctuary. I imagine waking up there before the alarm, just listening to your steady, peaceful breathing, and realizing this is it. This is my home, not because of the walls, but because you are here. That is the passion mount, the core desire, the quiet, absolute joy of building a life where we can close the door on the world and be utterly safely and happily ourselves. The house is just the beautiful container for the life we'll share. I can't wait to find that key and unlock the door to our future together. I'm up late, but it's a good kind of awake. The buzzing, happy kind that comes from plotting something wonderful. I keep looking this little map I drew. It's not a map of anywhere real yet, but it's the secret blueprint for the surprise I'm planning for us. The excitement is almost too much to contain. It's this bubbly, pure joy knowing I'm holding this secret adventure just for you. I keep imagining the exact moment I'll finally tell you. Will we be sipping tea on a rainy afternoon? Or maybe walking along the river just as the sun sets? I think about the details, buying that perfect, brightly colored little journal where we can write down all our memories from the trip. packing a ridiculous number of snacks because we always get hungry on long drives. Finding that one quirky little museum I know you'd adore, the one tucked away in a tiny town we'd only visit because of this surprise. This innocent excitement feels like holding a perfectly inflated balloon, light, buoyant, and full of possibility. It's not just the trip itself, it's the thrill of seeing your face, watching the surprise blossom into pure delight, and knowing that I caused that happy reaction. That shared burst of joy, that innocent gasp of happiness is what I live for. You are the reason for this beautiful restlessness. You turn a simple trip into a grand, glittering adventure just by being in it. Knowing that this happiness is coming, that this excitement is building toward the moment we'll share, makes me feel utterly content and ready for the most wonderful, exciting dreams. Good night, my adventure partner.